Let's talk about your career. Are you working or are you a student?
Well, I'm actually working full-time at the moment. I've been working as a graphic designer for about 3 years now. It's a pretty creative field and, it keeps me on my toes. Every day's a bit different, which I really enjoy.
Would you like to change your job in the future?
Yeah, for the most part, I'd say I do. I mean, like any job, it has its ups and downs, right? But I get to express myself creatively, and I feel proud when I see my designs being used somewhere. Plus, I work with a great team, which makes a huge difference. So yeah, I'd say I'm pretty happy with it. Did you always want to do this kind of work? Not really, to be honest. When I was younger, I actually wanted to be a vet because I love animals. But as I got older, I realized I was more into art and design. I sort of stumbled into graphic design in college, and I just fell in love with it. It felt like the perfect blend of creativity and technology. Would you like to change your job in the future? Maybe. I'm open to change. I think in the long run, I'd like to move into something like UX or product design, which is kind of a step up from what I do now. It's more strategic and user-focused, so yeah, I think I'd like to grow in my field rather than do something completely different.
What factors do you think people should consider when choosing a career?
That's a really interesting question. I think the most obvious thing is whether you actually enjoy what you're doing. Like, can you see yourself doing this every day for years without hating it? That's huge. Then, of course, there's the financial side. Can it pay your bills and support your lifestyle? And also things like work-life balance, room for growth, and maybe even how meaningful the work feels. A lot of people are looking for purpose these days, not just a paycheck.
Do you think it's better to specialize in one career or try different ones?
Well, that kind of depends on the person, I guess. Some people are super focused and know what they want from day one. They go all in and become experts in their field. That's great if you're wired that way, but others, like me honestly, like to explore and try different things. I think nowadays, career paths aren't as linear as they used to be, you know? It's more like a zigzag, and trying different roles can help you find what you're truly good at.
Why do some people choose high-paying jobs even if they don't enjoy them?
Yeah, I've seen that a lot, especially among my friends. I think money gives people a sense of security, and sometimes they feel pressure from family or society to go for the safe option. Like becoming a doctor or working in finance, even if it's not their passion, it's kind of a trade-off. Some people figure, I'll just stick with this job for a few years, save up, and then do what I really want, but the danger is, you can get stuck. Golden handcuffs, right?
Do you think people change careers more often now than in the past?
Oh, absolutely. Like, my parents stuck with the same job for decades, but my generation, not so much. I think it's partly because the world's moving so fast, new industries pop up all the time. Plus, people aren't afraid to start over if they're not happy. They value flexibility and freedom more now. And with remote work and online learning, it's easier than ever to switch paths if you want to.
Do you think job satisfaction is more important than a high salary?
Honestly, yeah, I think so. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all need to pay the bills. But if you're making tons of money and you're miserable every day, what's the point? I think job satisfaction gives you that sense of purpose, that reason to get out of bed in the morning. And when you enjoy what you do, you tend to do it better, which might lead to better pay eventually anyway. So yeah, for me, it's quality of life over just chasing a number.